Hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Friday afternoon, starting into the weekend with Happy versus Infi. Could there be a better way? I don't think so. Very glad to be here. Very rare cast these weeks because the trooper that is Mr. Remo Demo is covering for me as I am doing alongside the Being Esports boys and the Arcadia people, the Raraland organization. Oh yeah. That is a lot to do. I hope you enjoyed the Remo casts. Today, I'm taking over because Happy versus Infi. I wouldn't miss Happy versus Infi for the world, ladies and gentlemen. Very excited about this. As always, the question, what will Infi play? I think it is confirmed that he is Orc today, which does surprise me a little bit. I thought he would be Night Elf, as Night Elf seems to be the way to beat Happy currently. Here and there. But yeah, Orc is confirmed, and the players are already on the server. It's another full-out best of 7. And 1,700 euros on the line. Dollars on the line. Remo scared us with the stream stuttering. Oh no! I'm sorry about that experience. Now everything hopefully back to normal. So what's your expectations, everybody? Will the 4-race king climb the throne? And if not, how many maps can he win? Happy is undefeated for 48 show cups. That is absolutely insane. Everybody tried. Literally everybody in the scene tried to dethrone him. And nobody was able to do it. Happy is a pretty good gamer. That's for sure. That is for sure. Thank you, Warcraft 3 Shadow with the raid. Glass Cannon with the 10-month resub. Happy and Infi sounds like Happy Undead for Infinity and Beyond. Oh yeah, he is the Thanos, isn't he? Mikey PX, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. 61 month of subbing. BTW Neo, yeah, that's me. All right then. I hope we have a great series. I hope we have a great time. This is once again the back to normal schedule of Show Cup, which is a full out best of 7. All 7 maps will be played, but no race switching or anything. But probably server switching, I would assume, looking at the lobby right now. Happy is asking for a little bit of time, so this means we might have some time here. As I'm a little distracted by the Orga Discord channel. Oh man, 6 days, everybody. 6 days till the biggest event that I ever touched. I hope you're all as excited as I am. Yo, Letard, what's up, mate? Can't wait for Raraland. Me neither. Me neither. Dude, Happy cracked the 2800 MMR. That's not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. 2800. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how few MMR points he gets for a win? Pretty much 1. This guy. So sick. Here is the tail of the tape, everybody. Happy. Of course, as Undead. 120 surpassed him recently. In the ELO rankings, that is. But probably only in the ELO rankings, eh? Because Happy dropped a couple of games. Dropped in a tournament. 4 losses in a row. That was unbelievable, but since then, he's back and he is ready for the Arcadia World Series, and we are ready for the first match of the day. It is Happy in the bottom left-hand side on Autumn Leaves versus Infi playing Orc on the upper right-hand side. Going with Headhunters. That does surprise me, as I thought that it would be Night Elf. I was very, very sure that it's Night Elf. With mass air and expansions, multi-prone attacks that should fit Infi's playstyle. But no, Infi going back to Orc, which is what everybody tried to do against Happy for like half a year ago or something. And most of them failed since the ghoul build was invented. And now I wonder, Infi, do you have a new solution? I feel like I'm really, really rusty when it comes to casting, so apologies for that already. Haven't cast since Tuesday. So, fast air Headhunters, that is the norm. Also very fast attack, Happy scouting it out super early. And now he knows what's up. Since the barracks is missing, he probably knows as well that this is the fast attack. And he has not much to fear in the early game. So creeping starts without further ado. And how much can he steal? These moments in the early game, so important. Can you prevent the level 2 for the DK? Not really, but can you delay it? And what are the items? Can you snack up some XP as well? First kill goes to Happy, second kill goes to the creeps, third kill is secured with the coil, and the wolf. Can he get it? Infi. If he's not attacking the creeps, he's always going for the DK. Well, actually not too much. There was a lot of pressure on the ghoul. Next coil forced. But there's two more, basically. So that's kind of fine. So first target for Infi is drain as many coils as possible. And that's working rather fine, but obviously Happy has the best micro in the world by far, I'd say, at this point. And he saves almost... Well, he saved everything. 0 experience. Next chance for Infi. Gets the first skeleton, but that's only 12 XP. Now the DK is in the middle of it all. Surrounded by 4 wolves. 2 frost wolves. 2, what is it? Spirit wolves. Oh, Infi. Careful. Trying to stay in range for more auto attacks. And so far, Infi's tech is running. And Infi's tech is running fast. This was, of course, the first ghouls used for creeping. Oh, big moment. Big moment. Infi gets it. Alright, so no level 2 prevented, but the road to level 3 just got a little steeper. Okay, first little success for Infi in this game, next to the DK health. But on Blight with Aura. Maybe even, does he even need a dagger? I don't even think so. It's not dramatic, there's no chain lightning for the foreseeable future. Even we can foresee that future, we don't need a Farseer for that. So Infi, is it Wyvern then? Tier 2 is done, Beastery is coming, TC as well. Yep, this looks like Wyvern to me. Is that the best chance of beating Happy? Is it always mass air? Acolyte is scouting the entire time. And he knows what's up. He knows what's coming. Not 100%. Could always be mass raiders. With a shockwave build and a lame build. Infi is definitely capable of doing that. Is the game broken? Why? Looks fine to me. Cloak of Shadows, very nice. Infi also with the scout. Looking at the tech timing, sees the graveyard is in time. There's not much to attack. And the first calm phase, and that is time to switch gears for Infi. As he has to creep. He needs levels, he needs strong wolves, he needs chain lightning, he needs... Yeah, what's it gonna be? Shockwave or Stomp? It should be Stomp. But you never know. With Infi, you never know. But now we have at least the Wyvern confirmed. And with that, it should also be Stomp confirmed. Oh, will that Acolyte finally die? This man has seen a lot. Well, this person. We don't really know what gender it is, do we? Okay. A little bit of XP here as well for Infi, but Happy on a straight way to level 3. Level 2 Coil, of course. Very, very powerful. Using all the ghouls to the max, send them back. Use the Blight for the region. The level of min-maxing that Happy always does is just insane. It's just insane. Speaking of insanity, did you see that subs are 25% off here during September? Isn't that insane? 25% off! Incredible. Not that incredible are Infi's levels. They're rather poor, to be honest, but creeping, accelerating now, Scroll of the Beast can be very good if there's an early fight, but there really, really shouldn't. Infi's still indecisive when it comes to his second spell on the TC. That does surprise me. Zero pressure on Happy since the initial harassment. One base Wyvern, yeah, maybe on tier 3, maybe with a tiny as the tier 3 tech is unfolding. Happy, of course, a lot faster, but yeah, this is almost an outdated strategy by Infi. Here comes the first Raider. That's a nice switch up. But there is, of course, a Coil. Next Stomp. Does he have the critical mass already? Swapping the Town Portal. No Stomp ready yet. Only in a second. Oh, thank you, the One Crusader, for the 2-month resub. You guys deserve it. Thank you. So Infi doesn't have the levels yet. Out of Warcraft. Thank you for the gifted sub to Starbuck. He deserves it too. Grashuk with the 6-month resub, 100% off with Prime Gaming. That is 100% true. We gladly take care of your Prime subs. So Lich levels stopped. The creeping of the Lich stopped with that presence. Infi, good positioning so far. He's always where he wants to be. Either in peace creeping or disrupting Happy's creeping a little bit. So far, not much to complain. He also squeezed in that Raider with that snare. So it's not only Mass Wyvern, but the production continues now. Reinforced defenses against Happy's big burrow push. And now, is it enough? We do have Web, but only 2 Fiends. Hola, one of the wind. We found that one. Nova into the backline. Can he take care of the Fiends? There's no Destroyer yet. It's Scroll of the Beast. Infi sees a moment here, and he gets rid of 2 Fiends immediately. That Coil misses. Okay, 1 Web got out, but that's pretty much about it. So far, I'd say Infi with a phenomenal fight in the early stages. Statue goes down 2. Next Stomp in the middle of it all. And these Wyvern with +10. That's just insane. He took care of so much. Happy is down to the heroes only. Just like that. Wiped off the map. But never, ever count out the Emperor. He may be down to 2 Acolytes. And he can still win games. But with an underleveled Lich like that, that one of the win was pretty damn good. Forced Happy into the retreat. Or into the fight, rather. Prevented the retreat. And then Wyvern take over. When there's limited anti-air, when there's limited Coil Nova, that's just lights out. Curtains. And we continue. Hero focus now. Straight up 1 base.
A player's forces are under attack.
How long do these Wyverns reign, though? Infi got both camps in the middle. There is, of course, a lot left to creep for Happy on the left-hand side. But maybe Infi is just taking that away. Belt of Giant Strength. Oh man, that's a powerful TC. Oh, heavy lifting, I'd say, with that strength. 42 strength. So, what do we got? Envenom Spears online. First attack upgrade online. Happy with evasion creeping. He doesn't want to go near Infi's army right now. And that's just an easy rat spot. With all that poison on the granite. It's a weird dynamic, I'd say. Oh my god, more strength. That TC. Granite Golems, of course, magic immune. Still affected by poison, But that poison can be stopped by anti-magic shell. It's weird, isn't it? 1,350 HP. He has 50 strength. To put that in perspective, I have 0 strength. Thank you, Peppy! 619 for the 5-month resub. Go, Infi! So far, so good, I'd say. Second attack upgrade, also finishing. This damage is just insane. Happy with the rat spot. These items are pretty underwhelming. Also, no third hero against the TC is quite weird. Little bit damaged by the Warsong battle drums. That would suit Infi's army also really, really well, if you ask me.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there might be another fight. There's the TP. Takes out the Raider for less crowd control, but that's about it. Ghouls are falling, which is once again reduction of damage. But the Fiend numbers are rising. So, Infi about to have a second base somehow. Downside of a Dark Ranger now would be she's rather squishy. Invis TC, nice. She's rather squishy. Black Arrow doesn't work against air, so there's no skeletons. Just the silence. Oh boy, that is a nice stomp in the middle of it all. The DK is free. Oh my god, the damage. They almost one-shot Fiends. You can see the impact of a Frost Armor right there. And now the kiting game and the next war begins. Infi sees, this is all not too great. I'm getting out of here. Coil arrives last second and Happy is back. He was down to 26 supply in the mid game. Ain't that sick? Ain't that sick? Is it time for Tiny? Not really, right? Infi rather low on resources, just breaking upkeep. Level 5 TC though. Gets a ring. You know what? I love that ring. This EHP is just off the charts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Infi definitely valuing the armor, even keeping the slippers. So is the Wyvern time over? Happy not even defense upgrades, which is something... I mean, he does have Frost Armor. That does help. That's basically an armor upgrade. Happy is scouting. Are you expanding? But there's no sign. And Infi, I think, is wasting quite a bit of time here. But it's a level 5 TC. And level 2 Chain Lightning. It's powerful, but the DK is also close to 5. What now, Infi? You're one of the smartest players this game has ever seen. And you started off so well. And now you're in a position where we don't really know what to do. Invis TC, checking out that army. He sees, okay, there's the heal scroll. There's a heal potion. There's no town portal. And there's no invul potion. What's next, though? Happy's checking. I guess if the Zeppelin is still available. And he's scanning. What was he scanning? Huh. Little odd. Scouts everywhere. Scan for the TC. Ah, okay, just missed him then! There's the epicenter! Wyvern all in the back, 3 statues. What can they do? 1 destroyer only, should be taken care of. Storm was okay, but the Wyvern, they're so fragile. Takes care of the destroyer. 2 fiends down against Farseer and Wolves. TC lining up, then Stomp again! Long range coil, nice to always split the DK away from the Lich so he can heal. basically everywhere. And these Wyvermen, they're falling apart. They also have 0 attack upgrades. Desperately going for that Lich. There's still a potion though. He uses that and that means no mana left on the TC. Happy's micro. Absolutely insane. 360-degree Fiend micro. Is it enough though? He's down to 32. More Wyvern falling. Infi also losing a lot. Oh my god, that coil. That looks so sick. DK in trouble now. He's empty. So is the Lich. No mana anymore. No statues anymore. There's also... Oh, there's a Storm soon. Dude, Happy just took out the entire air army with 2 heroes and 2 fiends. Infi just couldn't seal the deal. He's taking more units though. Invo Potion, interesting choice, because Happy is lining up another coil. There we go, no coil anymore. Can that Lich somehow escape? Wolves are so terrifying. He's switching targets though, no hero kill. Both are down to the 2 heroes and a handful of units. Insane. What a fight, everybody. Infi with a little bit of extra gold, but we lost all army. We lost all army on both sides. One armor upgrade. One armor upgrade and the Wyvern survive? Not sure. It's time for a tiny now. That's risky. Almost all heroes are level 5. The long distance mining is paying for that tiny Great Hall. And if that runs for a minute or 2, that game should be his. Should be Infi's. What a game, everybody. What a start to the series. To a best of 7 series. Lol, the peons ran back to the base even though the tiny was finishing. Okay. And then the token raider. And Happy once again with this new favorite building, the sacrificial pit. Shades are running around against the Invis TC. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Infi can hold. Now can establish that second base. How much gold left? 1400. 1500. Happy either needs a second base or has to break that upper left-hand side expo. TC sold a lot of his items to pay for that tiny. Did he? I guess so. He lost like 300 HP. He lost almost all strength items. Is that too risky? Invis TC is the shade here? No, but Dispel! Oh, because the shade was there and so I was not with the army. Holy smokes! Getting that Dispel. Infi with his back against the wall. Supply is even, but Wyvern have paper wings. Stomp, not that great. First fiend down. This is not looking too great for Infi, is it? Reinforcements are coming. Extra gold income. It's a lot of damage only on the Lich. It's level 5 now. No consumables though, but there's always a coil in Happy's hands because his mana management is just so ridiculously good. Infi bursting through his mana and he sees without Storm, without Chain Lightning. There's no chance. And that was quite a throw, everybody. That was not Infi's game to lose at all. Winning the first fight, having a 20 supply lead. Then also smashing the third fight, I'd say. For the longest part. Until he couldn't eject anymore. Ah, missed opportunity. Definitely a missed opportunity by Infi. But that game was on Happy's server. And now we switch to Infi's server. But that fight at the lab in the middle and at the tavern, Happy's feeds were everywhere. Except out of damage range. He was always in damage range. Pretty sick, everybody. Infi, in some moments there, a little unprepared, I guess, or not well prepared enough. I think there was a chance for an earlier Tiny. Am I off there? No, right? I think a Tiny could fit into this build. But alright, we have ourselves match number 2, and that is played on Concealed Hill. Okay, Infi once again in the yellow upper right hand side. Happy bottom left. I think we shouldn't expect differing strategies. But okay, we see there's things possible here. It's possible to wipe out Happy's army, that's for sure. Happy recently got better and better and better versus Night Elf again. Maybe that's why Infi is switching out. Maybe he just likes Farsium as Wyvern. I think he's playing pretty much the same build, eh? Warmill into tech with Harass. He still has the chance to play heavier Headhunters and earlier Headhunters. But Happy, he can just open with the same build against everything, and that's ghouls. They're so powerful. So guys, what do you think? Infi plays a cleaner mid game, uses his advantages and wins this time? Or is it the 2-0? What do you think?
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like the sympathies here are definitely definitely with Infi, which wasn't always the case, especially in like 2014, 15, 16. He was the antagonist of the scene. Okay, and this time we don't waste, quote unquote, some right clicks on wolves, but only on the DK. Even that skeleton gets denied. You think that bugged Happy that in on map 1, in the first harass, or the second, I guess, he lost the skeleton and didn't deny it. So far, 25 XP. It's not much, but it's a slowed down level 2, and every lightning ball hurts. Alrighty, ghouls take out the majority of the creep spot. That is level 2, very tanky items. And you know what? I like that on the DK. There is a lot of hero focus, in the early stages, and also, as we saw, in the late game stages. So having a ring and more HP is very, very beneficial to Infi, I guess.
Forces are under attack.
Tech is almost done. Happy again with an early graveyard. 2 DK versus 1.2 fast. Yeah, that's normal. That's Infi sacrificing his own progress to slow down Happy's progress. If you don't harass here, I guess the DK would already be level 3. And Infi can't catch up creeping. Especially if he goes Wyvern again, which definitely seems to be the case. As Happy doesn't really want to creep his DK further than 3. That's very, very normal. Not a real indicator. Yeah, it's very much the same gameplay as on map 1. With the small adjustment that the right clicks go onto the DK. That means fewer coils forced. Is it time for a ghoul kill now? Oh, I think that was saved. Or was it? Oh, that one also saved. Man, Happy is so good. He's really, 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 really good. Now with the block. Come on. Coil through the forest. Amazing, amazing, amazing creeping by Happy. He didn't lose anything if I saw that correctly. It's insane. He's so good, dude. He's so good. He lost mana. Yeah, that's for sure. For sure. It feels like Infi is already outplayed. What's the range on coil? Well, it's not that crazy. It just looks that way because it's a following projectile. So it follows the ghoul if it was applied when the ghoul was still in range. It doesn't fall to the ground or anything. Gargoyle opening. I like that. It's incredible for scouting. It's very good for creeping the fountains too. It's a second dark? Really? Are we going back to that kind of meta? Did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. This was played half a year ago? 9 months ago? By Happy. Mass air versus mass air. Now, you could be saying, well, then Infi should just make darks. What was that? That was odd. Should just make bats, I mean. Infi should just make bats, and then it's fine. Well, Happy's Coil Nova is so good that he takes out the Bat Riders prior to the detonation. And then, surprisingly, Gargoyles work. And that is a bad early game for Infi. Not a single level up in 7.5 minutes. Yep, there's the Bat Rider discussion now. You'll see, guys. On paper, you're correct. You're right. On paper, Gargoyles shouldn't work against Bat Riders. But in the hands of Happy, paper doesn't matter. This guy defies Warcraft physics. He defies the rules of this game. Oh yeah, claws +9, pretty nice. Finally some level ups. What do you find? Another belt for the TC. That's kind of fine. Tier 3 is coming. Bad Riders are coming. And Infi, I hope you have a solution to that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Scroll the beast again. It's pretty much the same drops as before, except the one of the wind is missing. So how well that's exactly what I mean. Like, off we go. One Bat Rider nuked. Here comes the kiting. Cooldown is off. And that's a Bat Rider for free. Actually surprised this one detonates. But he gets a bat. He gets a radar. Still a little problematic. The ghoul's in a weird position. Oh, the Wyvern positioning is great. Really great. Getting max damage, most of them. Dark Ranger out now. We switch. Oh, the silence was important. No way he saves that one. No, Lich goes down. Okay. Okay, we finally get a hero kill. We finally got what Infi wanted for the entirety of the series. And the Wyvern are cleaning house. The mass air is working. There's lots of coils. Important level ups for Infi here. And the Gargs had no real big impact. New Raiders are coming in. And Venom Spears as well. And Happy is forced into a town portal in front of his base. That's not good. Infi again. All the trump cards in his hands now. So what's the adjustment? What do you do with your advantage now? Heal Scroll, Invo Potion. Trying to take creep spots away. This time, Happy's heroes won't go too quickly to level 5-5 because he has Tri-Hero. Lich is back. Oh, Devotion Aura is amazing. Just having a little bit of armor on these Wyvern is so helpful. Hood of Cunning in the middle. For Happy is not too bad. Wolf is scouting, but there can't be an expansion. Infi used the Scroll of the Beast before. What he got now, big Invo Potion, incredible. So once more, Infi is breaking up, keep instead of expanding. More Wyvern, but also defense upgrades. That's the big difference compared to game 1 so far. €4 euros. Only little mana on the Farsi. I would love to see a Clarity. We don't have that. Did Infi... I was about to say, did he even use salves or anything? He's spending very little gold on items in general. No speed scroll, no clarities, no mana potions. Just Wyvern. He had 6 salves? Alright. But it's not too much.
The town is under siege.
TC again. Very tanky. This time also a lot of mana. Resources even supply clearly in favor of Infi. We're on the way to TC5 again. This really feels like an outdated strat. But it does work to a degree. Happy engaging. At least a little bit. No repair on that bestiary. That's interesting. Yeah, you probably kill that by sacrificing 1 or 2 ghouls. Oh, hold with 27. Alrighty, that stomp was massive once again. That destroyer dies in seconds. And I don't really see Happy taking that fight here. That coil was, of course, nice. TC is lining up another stomp. And the second Lich kill. Oh my god. Infi stomping him into the ground on Concealed Hill. The early game was really bad, I feel. The first 7 minutes, he didn't accomplish too much. But then that fight at the beginning of Tier 3 was pretty damn crazy. Pretty damn crazy. Thank you, Kafik, for the 68-month resub. Whoop, whoop. He says, whoop, whoop, indeed. So we're down to a best of 5, everybody. We go into a tiny little break, so I have time to refill me coffee. And then we're back to Warcraft with Happy versus Infi. Hello and welcome back. I have to join the game. Sorry. Here we go. We had a little join bug and hopefully that is fixed now. Come on. Come on. Nope. Still bugged. Okay. Happens to the best. I gotta pull chat up here. Thank you, Metzka, for the 44-month resub. A lot of long time subs here today. I hope to see some of you guys at Raraland. Philo OG, 22-month resub. You guys are sweet today. Are you happy to see me? I know, I know most of the people now that are coming. What's this tier list about? Always happy when the stream is running. Nice. Happy to see you. Always happy to see you. Sweet. Wish you would try to shave that beard. Always wish to see how you really look like. That's how I'm really looking like. It's attached. It can't take it away. Otherwise, oh my god, I know. I guess you can Photoshop it, can't you? Some people are skilled. Go ahead. Take a picture of me. Have some fun with my... Oh, that sounds weird. Have some fun with my face. No. Photoshop all the stuff on me. I don't care. Matthew Davenport, thank you for the 13-month resub. You just flipped his hair from top to bottom. Neo face merch. Speaking of merch, everybody, you can still get that Raraland merch at raramerch.backtowarcraft.com. At the beginning of this endeavor, you were all screaming for merchandise. And now only a handful of people bought some. Little disappointing. I thought all the 300 people would run around in Rara shirts. Apparently not the case. Gotta get that mouse mat. Sweet! So we wait a second and then we're hopefully ready to go. Today's New Music Friday, everybody, and I wanna recommend the new The Wonder Years album. The Wonder Years, I think, best pop punk band to ever do that genre. New album, bangers. Bangers. Front to back, all great. The Wonder Years. And we have a game, everybody. It's starting again. 1-1. And now we're down to a best of 5. Can Infi do it again? Can he take the lead? It feels like Happy is always the weakest, if you can speak of weakness in his play, in the early stages of a series. The longer the series goes, the better Happy is, or the more, like, he's so constant. Others fall off a little bit in like a game 5, in a game 7. But Happy, he has an endurance aura, that's for sure. Alright, we're back to Happy's home server. Infi in the upper left hand side. Tide Hunters is the map. And yeah, it would greatly surprise me to see anything else from Happy, but it's a Lich. Ooh, Tide Hunter's Lich first versus Orc. God damn. Isn't the Lich too fragile? I mean, he can Nova the Farseer. And then there's not much to do. Wow, Expo, right? Lich Expo by Happy. Holy smokes! Hello, Kevin. What a game on Wednesday, dude. Holy moly. Golden Crown on Warcraft 3.info. Golden Crown. That's rare. Lich is great versus Headhunters. Yeah, but we haven't seen a single Headhunter in this entire series. And now creeping starts. Happy knows exactly what's up. Last it can't be prevented here. So we got Nova versus Wolves. How much damage can you do now? Infi has to play very, very carefully. And at the same time do a lot of damage. That's not a great mix. So what do we do? Switch targets from Expo to main. With the movement of Infi early game, he saw this coming. He knew it. Here's the first Nova. I guess he's gotta get out there. Oh my god, he's really hanging around. Isn't he just dead in a bit? Whew, no mana. No mana for the next Nova. The Ziggurat stays up. But he invests into the Narup immediately while the Wolves are harassing. Solid so far. And because Infi has to repair, this costs a few resources, might delay the Expo. Okay, I would say decent early game. Tech is finished. And this will be a long phase where Happy has only one unit as anti-air, and that's the Lich. No graveyard either for Spirit Towers. But as fragile as the Lich is without coils and without frost armor, the base is not. Especially if we get towers up. But if Infi cancels this, this is massive time. Oh my god, is that an important moment in this match? Nova on the Wolves to take the damage away. New Wolves resummoned. This looks good. This looks really good. Or is it? This was 2 Nova. Happy desperately. He gets the surround on the Grunt, who cannot attack because the ghouls are there, but it has to be cancelled. Immediately resummons. There is no new Nova. Oh my god, that was like 70 seconds or something bought. That also delays tier 2. That delays absolutely everything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now we have another Nova. Still good mana management by Infi. Oh, now we have Lich level 3. Ooh, okay. Shadow Hunter. No TC. Okay, you wave pretty good. Hex can be really good. Nice how the ghoul is scouting. Love it. This time the Expo must come up. Question is, what's Infi's play? Counter expansion? This peon definitely indicates it. So Hex is fantastic as the destroyers will be so late. It's still a level 3 Lich in the hands of Happy. Scouting immediately. I think against an expansion, a ghoul run by might work. It's all he got. Okay, he wants levels. He wants that expo. No all-in, no pressure play. Heal wave unlocked. Raiders it is this time. No Wyvern. I mean, yeah. 2 Wyvern for creeping, for map control. And then into Raiders with Pillage. Whoa. So a pure echo game by Infi. Big switch. Ghouls are good versus Raiders. Especially with Frenzy, but Frenzy is so far down the road. Rune Break, how amazing, how fantastic is this item on these 2 fragile heroes? Happy's still playing very, very carefully. It feels like Happy is expecting Wyvern. It's of course a lot of control. And a lot of damage versus buildings. Super early pillage as well. So Wolves level 2. Will they reign supreme over Fiends? So far so good. But also the Raiders suffering. Shadowhunter out of mana. He has a TP still left. But very nice defense setup. Ghouls plug the holes. Fiends behind the buildings. Hard to reach. Still 2 Fiends down. 1 denied. And there was a power play right before tier 2 finishes. Happy also investing quite a bit into towers. That's tower number 3. And that covered the expo. Very likely. Was that enough damage? It's definitely some map control. First heal scroll invul. Go to the Chinese. Lich, underwhelming equipment. DK coming. Infi is pretty competitive. And was it the right choice to take XP away from the map instead of pushing further? We'll see in the end. Time will tell. Sobi mask. The Shadowhunter items are just insane. Rune braces for defense. Sobi mask for mana regen. Love it. And expo is up. 2 base established. Double level 3 heroes for the first time. Infi, oh, not for the first time, but now Infi is far ahead. Inexperienced at least. DK has to catch up. Tier 3. Once the expo... That's nice. Sometimes orcs are a little stubborn and stay on tier 2 once the expo is up, but still... It's an even economy, so he needs tier 3. That could indicate... He's building a grunt now. That could indicate that he's going heavier on Wyvern again, or for the TC. Maybe both? But Infi, he has to defend at home. There is the town portal. He wants the rat spot. Anchor of Reincarnation, decent, but not great. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. He did. This army is still very slow. What's that TP positioning? Odd to say the least. Wolf summoned, no dispel. Kodos, can they devour? Or can Happy dodge it? First devour dodge. Second Kodos slowed down. Makes it relatively easy to dodge it. Take out the Fiends. You gotta devour again. Here's number 1. Immediately level 2 on the DK. Without too much. And Infi, where are your forces? 50 pop only. Was it too greedy to go for an expansion? Plus tech right away. But this also 2 units devoured, the 3rd one controlled and down, but again, denied. Infi, these grunts can be coiled over in no time. Focusing on the statue now. Happy wants his units back. Only gets the ghoul, or does he? It's forced into a town portal as the next fiend falls, and Infi with the 6 save on the Kodo on the left-hand side, plus a solid hold. No damage done to an Expo. And Happy is down to 55, plus the TP gone. Destroyer upgrade next tier 3 unlocked. Frenzy coming as well. But Infi is not too far behind when it comes to the tier 3 tech. And then it puts him into a solid position with that hero advantage. Devour goes through, so the vision is gone, at least for that Grunt Kodo. Grunt Kodo? Ghoul Kodo. Headhunters now. The first headhunter in this entire series. Happy gets a lot of upgrades. Orb online. Is it a 3rd hero, I wonder? Or is it time for Coil Nova 3 again? A very passive game by Happy for his standards. Rarely moving out of the base. Rarely contesting anything. Red spot now. Greater mana. Infi's items, man. Holy moly. Happy plays bad in tournaments lately. Yeah, bad. Bad, huh? Red spot attacked by Happy. Sea Giant gone, but the granite is still there. Some people have standards, dude. It's unbelievable. And snare lock on the Destro. That's a kill of 5 supply. Is that also the red spot? An important... Whoa, Coil Nova. That was crazy. Good usage of Coil Nova. And Lich is close to 5 and has an absurd amount of mana left. Is there a last hit possible? Infi, Hex on the DK. They got it! At the pipe! Infi, you madman! What a moment in this game! What a moment for Infi! The big creep, this massive item. He got it all, and now he's cleaning house again. And snare, right click, 2 fiends dead. Jesus Christ! What? That prevented level 5. That took the pipe away. That's the moment of the game. Return of the Iceman? Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Apparently. Pulling back. That Rune braces on the TC, dude. Oh my god. Sonic, thank you very much for the 26-month resub. Much love. What does the pipe do? Mana regeneration on everything. And that is basically no kills traded for a town portal here. Infi is in prime position. Farseer closing in on 5. Shadowhunter closing in on 5. Berserker upgrade done as well. This is level 5. This at the turtles, that's double level 5. But he's creeping the TC solo. And the parry up is also great against nukes. Off we go. Infi wants to close it out. We have a Kodo in. Shadowhunter in trouble. He has only the Invo potion. Might have to pass the Ankh soon, which is still currently on the TC. With level 2, Aura is running. Headhunter's pretty much protected. Crypt Lord and Impale, but I don't think we will see more of him. Kodo goes down. So is the Destroyer. High supply units falling left, right, center. Kodo didn't devour Happy. That level 5 Lich is in a weird surround, a little bit of a bait and snare, Chain Lightning, and Happy is shocked. He might be tapping out on his home server. Double level 5 and snares continue to fly. That Shadowhunter save was so clutch. For the pipe alone. For the pipe alone. And look at this mana regen. That's absurd. That is so absurd. It's like, what is it? 3 mana per second? And the TC is 3. Oh, wow. Infi is getting further and further ahead. Look at this. Look at this.
A town is under siege.
A little bit of a desperate moment. But Happy realizing that Infi has no TP. Maybe it is time to do the damage. But no, he's home. And Happy's army is ridiculous. Wind of Mana stealing should render the Crypt Lord useless. And off we go. TC! Oh, can't be stopped! Because there's no silence, of course, and Happy immediately out of there. What can you do against this army? That is so much damage. And it's only one attack upgrade. Second one coming in now. Infi. Once again, a 13, 15 supply lead constantly. And there's nothing left to creep. It's 5-3-1 heroes. Main base is 2,700. Even a shredder for Infi to be able to afford these upgrades. It's the next fight brewing. We have one Kodo with an upgrade, of course, as you can see with the +4. Otherwise, it's +2.
A town is under siege.
Wolf scouting. Happy, what are you doing? Wolf scouting here as well. How protected are your bases? Where can I engage? One Wyvern for free. And TC not in position. Ensnare's flying. Impale to stop it and to cover the town portal, but that's the second town portal in very, very little time. The Wyvern falls. That was 2 of them. There was a solid reduction of damage, but nothing comes for free. I'm a little afraid of that Shadowhunter of Infi. No invul. That needs to be changed.
A town is under siege.
Great minds think alike, as you see. Here comes the sack pit against the Invis Wolves. And probably an Invis TC.
A player's forces are under attack.
No silence, so the Shadowhunter can heal himself. Yeah, but do you want to rely on a spell that might be on cooldown? Don't think so. Main bases. 1,600.
A player's forces are
Another
under attack.
Acolyte. Is it time? Ah, it's just for the shade, of course. Neo's back. Hey, yeah. Organizing a lot these days, as you can imagine. With Rara Land and Arcadia World Series coming up next week. 6 days, everybody. 6 days. Phenomenal map awareness by Infi. He knows there's nothing happening, really. There's nothing to claim anymore. Except the shop, and that's why he's camping there.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
You're right. Second slaughterhouse. What's the plan with the second slaughterhouse? I wouldn't recommend mass destroyers against this mass piercing, but I would also not recommend A-bombs.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shade killed. It seems like people are getting more and more aware of Happy's Shade play. Mass destroyer all in? Okay. We have disease cloud. I wouldn't mind a single wagon just for disease. What a stalemate. 400 gold left. Infi building a little more. Oh, a witch doctor! Guys! Of course it makes so much sense! Happy is playing Invis units all the time. And why not? You can scout the gold mines, you can scout for shade movements. Me likey. Infi's inventory is turning insane. There's a storm brewing. Infi is facing 100 supply undead armies soon. It is A-bombs. Infi needs to know about this. Happy was of course the first to expand. He has 1600 gold left. 3700 for Infi. Who also, I think, lost a lot less to upkeep. Yeah, there we go. Shade killed immediately. Now with the arrival of Witch Doctors, that's the hard counter. And it's time for another expansion. He's forcing Happy into an all-in. That was the game plan. The late game plan for Happy anyway. Otherwise, you can't really go onto 100 supply. Oh my god, this will be 6 abominations? And that's the 100 supply. We have 2 heal scrolls, 2 invul potions, an Ankh. On the other side, only 1 invul. Oh my god. Guys, are you ready? 1000 gold left. Oh, you guys are right. Protection scroll would be amazing. Are acolytes moving over? Yes, they are. But Happy is not getting much gold out of this. Infi is so patient. The tiny great hole. Is that the game? Look at this upkeep difference. But Happy is trying to expand again as well. Okay, is that the fight? Infi sees 100 supply. He's 20 supply down. This TC needs to carry hard. Impel only level 1. Hex immediately. Tiny bit too late. The destroyers find a nice position in the north. And the headhunters have to take care of these A-bombs so they don't go in the back. TC has an Ankh, of course. Gotta be careful. Oh, heal scroll first and heal wave behind. But that was a lot of mana thrown onto that TC. How's this fight going? A-bombs almost dealt with. Disease cloud spread. Of course, the TC comes back with half HP. Is healed again. Invul potion. Crypt Lord getting healed with the coil once again, but it's not level 3. 2 fiends about to drop. 3 fiends about to drop. Man, this looks like a fight for Infi. Level 4, the TC can't allow to fall. The Ark is already gone. Shadowhunter, where are you? We need your healing, and we get it. The south of this fight has been cleaned by Infi in its entirety, and now he can encircle Happy. TC, this is desperation nuke. There's this shop. Oh my god, do I love this shop. The heroes all about to die. There's of course no burrow here possible. There's wards everywhere. The Lich's got to carry on level 5. He's trying to nuke his way out of there. But is it possible? Is it possible? Ooh, Impale! He wants his TC so bad, but how much damage reduction was this freaking Rune Bracers? Level 3 Impale, but no healing anymore. And the one who's marching forward is once again Infi. There's only statues left and the Destroyer plus the 3 heroes. Lots and lots and lots of Berserkers. And now is the time for the Brilliant Aura to shine if Happy gives him the time. He was 20 pop down, but had amazing items. Happy lost half of his army. Half! Impale, really not the big difference maker so far. Ooh, that stomp. Little premature, I guess, or a little too late. All the acolytes in here as well. That is, of course, fodder now for Lich, but also for Infi. Level 5 TC, not really there. Shadowhunter level 3 for Hex 3, I guess. Level 3 Farseer is high. Invo potion on the Crypt Lord to save him for 7 seconds. There's the level 6. Oh boy. These levels are starting to get crazy. But so is the Impale. A new abomination, but they're so fragile. Even with two defense upgrades, they're too fragile. And the Crypt Lord will now, oh my god, once again be saved by the coil. TC might be in trouble. Lich! Shocking ending to this game. This gotta be it. Level 3 Chain Lightning now. An even better nuke. He takes care of the DK as well. And Infi takes the 2-1 lead against 100 Happy supply. What a game again. Phenomenal play by Infi. This time, this was such a great strategy. Tier 2 Expo against the Lich expansion. And 2 crucial moments of this game. First, the Tier 1 Expo cancelled by Farseer and Wolves. And then the red spot. And then the red spot. Last hit on the Golem. Preventing level 5 Lich. Getting that Archmage aura. 3 amazing things happening in 1 second. And then he wins a fight against 20 supply. 6 A-bombs though. Do we have to talk about this? Weird. There was so much damage. A-bombs, they look meaty, obviously. But they aren't really. Two-one. 2-1 lead for the 4 Wraith King. And do we have to question also that Crypt Lord play? Isn't the Dark Ranger so much better? Imagine the last fight with Silence and Black Arrow. And that, I have to say it again, that last match, Tidehunters, was played on Happy server. It's always loser server. Maybe he thought that the Dark Ranger is too fragile. That might be the case. But yeah, that was the one. That was maybe the big win. You have to win one map against Happy on his home server to stand a chance here in this best of 7. So we stay on Happy's side of the world. all take a deep breath. We've been here before on situations like this. Pit Lord? Pit Lord could have also been crazy. But maybe it was also because Infi was camping at the tavern so much until... Yeah. That was certainly the case for quite some time, but at some point he left. And then you can still pick up the Pit Lord or Dark Ranger, but maybe he wasn't sure that he could go there and then better have a Crypt Lord than only 2 heroes, I guess. Yeah, I can understand this. He was camping quite a bit, and then obviously Crypt Lord is the better choice against the Dreadlord. Oh, apparently we are switching the servers. Sorry, I talked some bullshit there, apparently. I thought it's loser server, but that does not seem to be the case. So we go back to Infi server now. Sorry for that little misinformation, and thank you for Sonic 500 bits. Awesome match. Thank you for the content, Neo. My pleasure. My pleasure. Meme wagons, to be honest. I think one wagon would have been great. Just because the front line, there was quite a big front line. There were wolves, there was a TC, there were grunts still. And a wagon can spread disease cloud faster than A-bombs can. And we're ready. Everybody's ready. No, we are back at Happy Server now. Guys, I'm getting a little confused. Okay. Game starts on Happy Server, so it's loser server. Whoever loses the map gets the server choice. No Happy lost because Infi creeped the map. Meat wagon would have done nothing. But it, like, one meat wagon would have been better than the 6th A-bomb. That's my point. It's not like one unit will turn the entire game around. God damn, everybody. Infi is not coming in to fool around here today, huh? So we have seen different strategies now as well. What's it gonna be? Tidehunters was the easiest map to expand. Is that Lich play over? Pretty sure it is. Let's find out on Northern Isles. Thank you, Minimum CJ, for the 2-year resub. New camera for a while now, yes. Big investments, all that esports money, all that hard-earned sub money of yours. Thank you, Dinkel Vispen, for the tier 1 sub. Can't wait for next week. Maybe a Big Mac will be bought to snack on. Thinka Tinka, face. We have a Farseer once again. That's no surprise. We also see the oh! We see Ted
Players'
Fiends.
forces are under attack.
Uh-huh. No ghouls no more. So that's also rather old school.
A player's forces are under attack.
This makes it harder to play against headhunters, but easier to play against Wyvern. Infi will figure this out relatively quickly. Ooh, Farseer got the kill. The coil was wasted. Another big moment. Infi already at 40% to tier 2. Happy is attacking a lot quicker. But yeah, only has his DK to work with currently. And skeletons. Yeah, that was an unusual moment. The first time Infi got a bigger creep against the coil. That should be Happy's. Yep. And the next one, Happy secures it because he needs it for level 2. No big damage on DK. Was a lot about creeps this time. Also no ghouls to attack really.
Players' forces are under attack.
Infi builds a barracks now. So it's not like he's going mass Wyvern again. This should be headhunters as he sees the build. And then Happy, is it Nova and Lich or is it Dark Ranger old school? I thought that build would be outdated. Illusions, of course, annoying. But yeah, first Headhunter game. First, I mean, we saw Headhunters in the last map, but you know, opening with Headhunters. Plus a TC for Stomp, Shadowhunter third. I agree with that build. Claws, Illusions, and Scroll the Beast. His items are pretty good for Happy now. But he can't prevent level 2 only Chain Lightning. Wait, double barracks? No, Beastery it is. Chat confusing me. Happy is a bit more aggressive with this. Also fast attack. Yeah, return to the Ted Fiends, huh?
Players' forces are under attack.
But that's an uncontested level 3. Happy might be able to steal the Magi, but nice how he pulls the Magi to the left-hand side, to the way for Happy is bigger, and he can't throw that coil. Love it. Talisman also sweet. And so far, okay, Lich second. A very late second hero. Am I right? Slaughterhouse first, then Tech, then next Ziggurat, then Lich? That's super late. I wonder why. Okay, with these fiends, you can contest the map quite a bit. Mana Stone as well. And maybe Infi was a little too slow here contesting the middle. He should have the power spike. Maybe he didn't want to play against the Dark Ranger. Maybe that's also why the Lich is delayed. Because in case of a fight in the middle, the Dark Ranger is tons better than the Lich. And of course, faster. But okay, they split the middle. Oh, Rune Braces again. Feels like in a Happy game, Rune Braces for the opponent increases the chance of winning by 40%. Which is still not much, because the chances of winning aren't high to begin with, but if it's a skilled player getting Rune Braces, we saw this especially in the matchup versus Foggy. Is the Rune Brace's anti-magic. Reduces the damage from spells by 33%. So Coil Nova is reduced by 33%. That's a lot of damage. Double talisman. Well, they don't stack, unfortunately. Unfortunately for Infi. So tech-wise, we're pretty even, getting big upgrades. Battle drums. Oopsie. Third hero Shadowhunter is out. This costs a little time, but Infi is not fooling around. He's scouting to the right-hand side. And that's TC3 lining up nicely. Legion Doomhorn. Did he find any big item that was not at least above average? That's nuts. But also, like, Happy got Claws, Growth of Beast, Endurance Aura. They both got each other's auras. Nice! I think Happy benefits a little more due to attack speed. But if Happy goes Disease Cloud again with A-Bombs or Wagons or whatever, then Unholy Aura really kicks in. And Unholy Aura plus Troll Regeneration, it's pretty good. These armies are quite fast indeed. Crystal Ball sold. A little bit of damage items here to boost the Lich up. Meow, look at these fiends. Throw the beast here too. We're getting closer and closer and closer to a fight. Happy this time with the shop control. Wait, was the invul gone? Yeah, right? Ah, Infi got it earlier. Look at D. Who's making the first move? Looks like it's Happy with an expansion play, but Infi, wow, he knows it. Ah, but he knows it a little too early. Happy dodges the scout just by 10 seconds. Map is empty. Infi is going 3-0 already. Okay, that was a clear indicator that there's an expansion coming. 3-0 plus the battle drums. Would love to see once again a defense army. If you know what. Well, that's because the third attack upgrade costs like 300 something, right? So he just had a massive investment. Ooh, he's supply blocked though. $200 gold, 300 lumber. Thank you. Yeah, that's very expensive. So Infi, how? Oh, he still doesn't seem sure about that second base. I mean, by now he must be. But he sent wolves to the north. There was quite the big investment by Happy, but it's paying off now. Starts to paying off. Infi can go up to 70, but doesn't have the biggest bank overall.
forces are under attack.
But he knows now. It was a little late. Winnable for Happy, for sure. Is there even... Oh, tiny great hole to counter expand. Where do we go though? That's 600 gold in the inventory that didn't pay off. Happy. When is he striking? Not yet. Not yet. Happy has great opportunities here. Infi is out of his base. Just invested a lot into infrastructure. And the shop is wide open. Book of the Dead bot. Mark the day in your calendars, boys, girls. Everyone else.
A player's forces are under attack.
A Book of the Dead from the marketplace. That's something you don't see every day. That's crazy though. There's no dispel. There is 0 dispel. That fight will probably decide the game. Are you ready? Are you buckled up? Because this is getting wild now. Lots of raiders and headhunters. TC, can it be stopped? It's silenced immediately. Are you willing to sacrifice that blue potion? Nope, nope, nope. Just running back, catching a lot of hits here, but also lots of misses. Now invul is over, but needs some healing. That's the potion. Happy pulling back. That seems like a save. Shadowhunter can't heal himself and is immediately nuked. He also carried that Scroll of the Beast. That's not good, but Infi is the one pushing back despite that hero kill. Is he going for the DK here? He can't coil that destroyer. It's gone, but there's no healing on the TC anymore. Except that one heal scroll. He's brave enough to move in once again, and he finds almost everything. See that now? Oh no, TP passed. Gets the Farseer. Exposed, but he dodges the coil with the town portal. Wait a minute, he portaled to the expo. What the hell? The TC might just be dead. He's trying with that focus, but there is an invul potion. Dark Ranger about to fall as well with the chain lightning. Can Infi do it with only one hero? Supply is even. Headhunters are good. He just consumed the mana stone. Ooh, Infi, are you overpacing this? Reveal used. Nice to have it around against this. Against Burrow. Infi needs time. Shadowhunter's back. Dark Ranger's back. But the TC missing. That's massive. Shop control as well. Invul potion necessary. Heal scroll necessary. Oh my god. This fight with the Shadowhunter. And that's what I said on Tidehunters. You can never be sure that heal wave is enough. Never. Farseer out of mana. It's all on the ledge, but there's coils. There's coils for days. Fiends are expensive, so are Raiders. Headhunters are very, very, very cheap. Dark Rangers getting close to 3 should prevent that at all costs. Oh my god, Shadowhunter 3. A massive level up. Very rare to be able to get to that stage of the game. When is the TC coming? A minute. Infi holding on to dear life, fighting out of tower range, putting tons of damage onto these fiends. Needs more reveal. That's a double kill then. One down. Ooh, coil. But that's the second last one on a trade for a raider. That's level 3, that's level 2 skeletons. Infi, when will his heroes finally be reunited? Mana potion immediately used. No cement upgrade. These towers are fragile. Oh, 3 burrows at once. That was a misclick. Rare to see by Happy. TC, 15 seconds. Lich level 4. Farseer level 5. This is getting into wild and dangerous territories for all the heroes. That shop again, just like on Tidehunters. Game saver. Mana potion might be past to the Shadowhunter who's trying to get there. The damage of Infi is of course insane, but same goes for Happy with his Fiend Concave. And with this Lich. DK close to 5. Ultimately close to 5. TC back Run up there, big cow. Here he comes. And there's almost no mana. I think this is a hold by Infi. Goes for the Fiends once again. Goes for the statues as well. These Headhunters might win Infi the game. It's an important match for the Chinese. That this is his home turf. TC again under immense pressure early on. And I think he's running out of reveal. The burrow looks overwhelming. Another coil. How much mana does this guy have? Another Nova. That's the last one. Stomp in the middle of everything. Destroyer falls once more. Opens the floodgates for Wolves. Dark Ranger. He's forcing so many coils. Reinforcements are coming in from weird angles for Infi now. Headhunters might take care of the statues. There's so much value in these statues in just mana and HP region. Hard to reach, of course, if the chain lightning doesn't jump onto them. Infi is starting to lose more and more and more Headhunters. Also, the Farseer is in jeopardy. GG. And Happy gets the turnaround. We tie up the series 2-2. We are in for a banger, everybody. This is neck and neck fights between these two madmen. 3 maps left. And we will see all 3 of them. What a fight. That one mistake. Shadowhunter lost early on. Killed Infi. He was hanging on by a thread. He tried to fight with just 1 hero remaining. But at some point, he couldn't. Great timing by Happy. Good execution by Happy. He's just not making the crucial mistakes. He was trading well. And then there were statues. We throw you guys into another tiny little break. And then we're back. Who gets the 5th map? Who claims match points? Back to Show Cup, everybody, and what a Show Cup this is. The series sits tight. 2-2 trading games. First, both players won on their home turf. Then, they took a map of the other player's home turf. And now, we go back to Amazonia. Interesting situation. Happy is back to Tet Fiends, and apparently that's the style he's sticking with. It worked on Northern Isles. Why not do it again? Very, very different map. Burrow Rush, thank you for the bits. DK, Farseer, a very small map. Infi will be right there. Is the sound okay, by the way? It sounds a little quiet on my end. So let me know if I shall boost something here. Min-maxing, creeping with an Acolyte and a Ghoul. This will delay the tech a little bit. Probably also the Fiend. And Infi can't get anything here. But DK is already low. And that DK will take another beating. But on Blight, at home, it is recoverable.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, constant pressure on the DK is the play. Prevents level 2, which is great. So the Unholy Aura isn't working on top of Blight. And now Skeletons have to defend pretty much alone. It's okay if the Farseer is not taking any experience here.
The player's forces are under attack.
But that is now level 2 and that changes so much. HP regen already kicking in. Movement speed already kicking in. But Infi's tech is almost done and that Ghoul pull to the lab might hurt Happy a little more than I initially thought. Because look at the tech difference. Happy wanted to deny that. Of course he wanted it. Doesn't get it though. There's a lot more wolves and there's a lot more pressure as we open up with Headhunters once more.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC second. There's not too much experience here on the map compared to Northern Isles. And now creeping kicks in, as we still have wolves to tank and we have headhunters for damage. Gears are switching. Ooh, but Happy trying to take advantage from Infi's low hero and low headhunter numbers. Creeping with a ritual dagger, that's an investment that doesn't go into army, but a lot of healing. This is still... Oh, wow. A fly play. This can be punished so hard if this is scouted. Oh, Infi, careful with that Farseer, mate. What he got? Again, a belt, which will be a nice gift for the TC once he comes out. But the middle goes... Oh, Dark Ranger second. There is a switch then. There is another switch. No Lich second, but Dark Ranger. This is a super fragile mid-game for Infi then. He can't be caught, really. You have to delay fights. The Dark Ranger is too powerful. This is why Happy is looking for his opponent, trying to find him. But Infi's evasion creeping is incredible. He's a little lucky that Happy is not thinking of this. Got the Mercenary, gets Happy's home natural. Ho ho ho, greater mana. Oh yeah. The Mana Stone was really helpful. On Northern Isles, greater mana on the other side as well. Who uses it better later? Another minute advantage on the tech. Infi cutting a lot of corners to... Oh, this timing is absurd! Slaughterhouse at 50%. This is a massive loss. You have to click it down. Town Portal 4, silence on the TC. That Slaughterhouse delays statues by minutes now. Already worth it. And if he can leave without using the Town Portal because there's no danger of a Nova, this is a massive win for Infi in the mid game. Just as important as the Expo cancel on Tidehunters. He lost one headhunter. That's totally fine. Slaughterhouse and TP triggered for one headhunter. That is super fine. And the second big item. Another belt of giant strength. Are you kidding me? This TC is already a beast again. But now, the screams for a Town Portal on Infi's side. He saw it coming. He wants to send Enforcer. Happy steals it. Tome of Strength. Everything is hurt. You gotta get out. You gotta get out. These headhunters are just fodder. He goes for the Berserker. Uh-oh. This might be a big snowball. Infi overconfident. First headhunter down. Second headhunter down. The ejection... very slow, and that's 3 headhunters down plus the TP. Wonderful trade for Happy. Too greedy. Just too greedy. And that's also Dark Ranger 3. Okay, first the big win for Infi. Then the big return for Happy. Nobody is giving up anything. Happy bought a TP back. He is ejecting really quickly as he thought... Oh, Fiend? Lost second. Did it die in the base? Nope. That Berserker was saved as well. Okay, even footing, I guess. Look at that loss in value for Infi. Now the Lich is out. But we're evening things out. Even supply. Almost even levels with the TC creeping here. No level 3 though. There's not much left. But the safety of the lab and the Murlocs, that's left. Infi's APM declining quite a bit. Interesting. When we get to bigger armies. But you know, APM doesn't matter. Depends on the quality of the clicks, not the quantity of the clicks. Headhunter's very bruised. TC level 3. Shadowhunter level 2. Red spot for Happy. Do we have in? Oh, that Dark Ranger damage is not to be underestimated either. Nuhiro Masuda, thank you for the gift to Stoka. Stoka, God. If you see results entered on Wikipedia, it's probably Stoka. It's probably been Stoka. This guy gets way too little praise for what he does. So shout out to Stoka. Stoka God. Stoka God in the chat, everybody. Big levels for Happy. Also, Hood of Cunning, very good. What's Infi's item? Cloak of Flames on the TC. Oi, oi, oi. That's sick damage. Stupid question, but why do you always give the orb to the Lich and not on the Dark Ranger? Good question for everybody not too familiar with the game. No question too stupid to be asked, my friend. We always try to educate new viewers. The Dark Ranger has Black Arrow that turns enemies into skeletons when they die, and that is called an orb effect. And the Lich Orb is also an orb effect. And unlike in Dota, orb effects in Warcraft don't stack, so you don't get the second orb effect on top of the other. So this is why you give the Orb of Corruption to the Lich, so he gets an orb effect, and the Dark Ranger keeps her own orb effect, so you get 2 orb effects. Instead of just 1. Shadowhunter is still close to 3, but can't get to 3. Lich is a little underleveled. In my days, Dodo orb effects didn't stack. Well, it's been quite some time, eh? TC has an invul potion. Absolutely crucial. Infi seems to be in fighting shape here. And the TC in the middle of it all! Oh, wow, that damage is nuts! He's catching these statues also in a bad position. 1 is down already. Lich gets level 2. The TC is not stopped at all. The Konos also. Oh my god, they got A-Bomb and Fiend! This is an insane start to the fight for Infi. He got, what, 5-4 units in the blink of an eye. Finally a silence that matters. There's still crowd control. The Fiends are suffering left, right, center. DK has 1 or 2 coils remaining, but can he stop this overwhelming force that is Infi? The Concave is massive. Silence again. The Invul Potion was used already. Needs a heal wave. Fast! Can only go for a Hex! And that TC is the one who lives, with more units falling on Infi's side, but it's still 7 supply in the belly. Next heal wave is ready. There's also a Storm, but the right click of Happy might just get rid of that Mad Cow, as tanky as it is. Level 4 on the Farseer. He keeps on trading. The Headhunter. Oh, the A-Bomb is back! Great recovery! And the coil is there too! Level 4 on the TC. He was always in XP range, and now he takes it out. Infi got the levels. Infi got the army. Oh, that Storm though! That was bad! Too fast! Trying to go for the Hex, trying to go for the nuke once again, but he has to do it without the TC Invul Potion. The Hex didn't last long enough! Heal wave again, keeps the TC in the race. And now what's left? The DK has no TP. Trying to get one, trying to afford one, trying to nuke the TC once again. Destroyer saved thanks to the Devourer. Is he? No! Oh, that TC. Are you brave enough to get in there? Are you brave enough? Invul Potion used, but on but on Infi's side, TC TP gets out now. Damage done. Disease clouds spread everywhere. Chaotic! But that is also a cover for Happy's expansion. The Lich fell at the last seconds of the fight. Happy down to 33 once again. And Infi's army is still powerful. Wolf Scout immediately. The saves on both sides. Mad. Mad, 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 mad. This recovery needs to come in quick because he knows about the expo. Happy can camp. Majority of his army are actually skeletons. Again, Infi needs an invuln fast. It's not available. He has it on the Shadow Hunter, but I guess he needs it on the TC. Are the silences good? We're not stomping yet. We're not stomping yet. Ghouls are doing fine damage here. Statue also on the ground, but away from the DK. Very, very close to the shop. For what, I wonder? Invo Potion is there with the Dark Ranger. Ah, here we go. Scroll of Healing board as well. Happy is very, very, very low on forces. Destroyer falls again with the Wolf's Rain. There's so much mana thanks to the clarities. Infi roaming freely as it seems. Fiend also about to be devoured. Statue gone. Goes for the Lich for the second time. And thanks to the Chain Lightning once again, he gets that hero. And he never bought a TP back as that surround closed. It is Infi firing from all cylinders. Nothing to save this hero nor that hero. Double G's. 3-2 for Infi. And we, ladies and gentlemen, in Show Cup 48 have match points for the challenger. Amazonia. What a spectacular play by Infi that was. Starting with the harass, with the delayed level 2 on the DK. Follows that up with the Slaughterhouse cancel. And then these fights are just so sick. These fights are so sick. And we're about to write history here. At least we're getting close. It's still... Ho ho ho, Jay Celerex with the 5 gifties. Thank you! Peanut Butter Pancake, thank you very much for doing the predictions. Good night. You can't go to sleep now? What the hell? Madness. Madness at Show Cup. When Infi's on, he's freaking on. What's the next map? Last Refuge. Could be a way back to Wyvern. Lady Deeswell, thank you for the 8-month resub. Infi, not ready yet. Let this loss sink in. Let the pressure come to Happy. Two match points for Infi. Will he crumble like so many others when they had match points against Happy? Or is it the Iceman sealing the deal? This series is mental. This goes back and forth and back and forth. But Happy is a dangerous, dangerous animal when he's hurt. This is where he gets out of control most of the time. When others think they're safe, He still has another gear to switch into. Infi counters Happy whenever Happy thinks he has a solution. Bottom left hand side. About to be dethroned is Happy. And that 1 week away from Rara Land. Is it not only the Night Elves that can beat him? Is it the Orcs too? I'm pretty sure. Hitman takes a look at these replays. Starbuck takes a look at these replays. Thank you, the for the 19-month resub. Alright, boys. Are you ready for match points, Infi? We're switching back to a ghoul build. DK ghouls it is. Even the replays, take a look at the replays. One more. Can he do it? He's going back to the fastest tech in competitive Warcraft. Orc versus Undead, Orc Greater Undead is nothing new. Well, I think you're still in 2010, mate. Has Happy ever lost a best of 7?
Forces are under attack.
I remember a best of 5, but I don't remember a best of 7. He lost the best of 7 against 1-0. Ah, thank you, Farloko. 4-3. Okay. Okay, Farseer creeping, Happy evasion creeping. As aggressive as you can be. He lost to Soa. True. That was a best of 7 as well with a 1-0 advantage. Alright, Happy ready to pounce on the base as there is nothing available for Infi. Except Farseer and Wolves. Is Happy gonna exploit that? Was he gambling on the fact that this is once again the super fast tech? We have new skeletons, we have ghouls here, and these burrows are made of paper. What a counter. What a counter. Town portal home, but that is preventing the second hero. That's a major, major, major win for Happy already, and I don't think he's stopping here, is he? He has so many coils. Chain Lightning trying to get the kill, but a tiny bit too late.
Players' forces are under attack.
So we go once again for the double bestiary. Man, all the pressure is off of Happy. Careful. Has to cancel. Wow, this early game is by far the best that Happy has in this show cup. Goddamn, Happy is scary when there's match points against him. This is time for the Iceman to shine. You had good early games throughout the entire series. How do you recover from this? Last Refuge has always been a great map for Happy. Doesn't matter against what race. In great matches. It's oftentimes the map to turn series around in his favor or to determine a series. Wow, level 3 DK. That's so fast. TC second Wyvern, but instant switch to Raiders after 2. This is similar to... What was it? Oh, this coil is so big. Get out, man. That's my troll! Similar to Concealed? No, that was... That was a different strat. Anyway! Gets control on the ground, gets the Raider on the ground. Lich second this time, makes sense. And no chance to cancel a slaughterhouse.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Wyvern are the way to go. One Raider into Wyvern for that crowd control. Also for creep AI manipulation. Lich is coming though with an empty inventory, but he wants to pounce on this. He scouts it, he's in position. But he doesn't want to engage with the Lich only as he sees the Raider and ensnare. Okay. Nothing contested here so far. Wand of the Wind was an item that allowed an incredible engagement on Autumn Leaves. Happy with big invo. This matchup revolves a lot around hero focus. Why not? Okay, this is now Infi's build. Fast tech into Wyvern, into a Raider, continue with Wyvern and tech. Tier 3 done. Hello Orb. Calm before the storm once again. TC... will he get 3? Yes. On the dot. Invul is available. Can probably not afford it yet. Or maybe sees no need as there is no Dark Ranger. Book of the Dead. Helped a bit on Northern Isles. First attack upgrade now. Kinda late, but it's totally fine. I'd say Infi recovered quite well. Oh, but if he gets caught once, this might all change. Gets the item, has to run. Fast, yeah, has a speed scroll, so off we go. Gets in range, but TC is not affected by that. Speed scroll is too crazy. That was a little obvious ward, wasn't it? Again, we're contesting a red spot. Just like in the deciding moment on Tidehunters. Infi, are you ready? No tier 3 yet. Red spot still up for grabs. The damage is massive. Only 2 fiends. Very reminiscent also of Autumn Leaves. He doesn't have a speed scroll to get out or in anymore. And he doesn't have an envenomed spears yet. Oh, what a moment. This won't be Lich level 3. We do have a silence on the Dark Ranger. Or is it Black Arrow? No, it's silence first. Raider getting intercepted. It was a little too easy. Is Infi just waiting for envenomed spears? Gives Happy some time to build more. That's... oh, Wand of the Wind. Medallion of Courage. Not stolen though, right? No, no, no. It's on the DK. And now you gotta engage. The Stomp of the Ghouls is massive. But is it enough? The Wyvern are in a decent position above the trees. But they're all getting weapons. The Focus Fire is going onto the Destroyer. He gets the damage. TC still super duper healthy. Book of the Dead being used immediately. That Micro on the Fiend is once again surreal. Next destroyer in the air means no statue on the ground. Not the usual longevity, but speaking of longevity, there is none for these Wyvern. And that stalemate was decided pretty quickly, actually. Just not ready. And again, last refuge is Happy Smap. That's where he lives. That's where he thrives. That's where he owns. And that brings us to an all-deciding Game 7. All-deciding Game 7. One last break, everybody. Just one tiny break, and then we will decide Show Cup 48. Will Happy be dethroned after 48 episodes? Will the new king be Infi, or will the Emperor last forever? See in a bit. Without further ado, we're going back because the game is already on the way. This is the decision. This is the last match of the day. This is Happy versus Infi, two of the all-time greats, and they show today why they are the all-time greats. Happy probably the best micro player that this game has ever seen. Infi definitely contesting for the smartest player this game has ever seen. Is he deterred by the loss on Last Refuge, or can he close it out and become the first one to defeat Happy in Show Cup? It's back to Lichcraft. Lich, Ghouls, probably Expo. We've seen crazy matches on this very map. Infi opens with the Grunt. The first time. Happy sees it. He knows the Grunt is coming. Infi has multiple chances to play against this. Early harass, mass raiders, Firelord push, expand yourself, Wyvern again. Everything on the line here. This tournament is Happy's main income, I think. Pretty sure, actually. Kick things off with green spot. Wolf already, or the Farseer rather, already there. Wolves are scouting the main, harassing here. This already high stakes. These moments here are determining how Happy will unfold into the mid game. Can you play this Lich 1 base? This expansion is already delayed by a lot. By a lot. Nova to get the kill. It's a claw. The Grunt cannot be surrounded again. Lich damage is good, but of course you can fall back to the Blight again, into the shadow of the tower with a Ritual Dagger. You got a lot of units to sacrifice. First skeleton going down. This of course is a situation where Happy has no coil. So you gotta pull out these ghouls faster. Grunt is buying time for the headhunters to throw their toothpicks. Oh, wow, but Happy's micro. It's just great, but Infi is chasing. Wolves are hungry, but they can't get the kills. Damage done. Not too many kills, though. And now, obviously, there's a save with an arrow. But there's always damage. There's always damage everywhere. And this is a Lich first, one base tech. The big danger here is Nova surrounds. We cannot overstate how important it is that the Lich is not level 2. Because one creep is missing here. With Dark Ritual, he just spams the Novas. But Infi is contesting this while attacking for quite some time. Here's the Nova. There was the second last one. Farseer's gotta be out of that harass. And here's level 2 now. At what cost? Maybe a ghoul. Headhunters far forward. Get the kill. Farseer in trouble. Nova used on the Headhunters. They might fall quickly. Isn't it even exchange though? I think it's going into Infi's favor here, but you gotta retreat. You have to heal. Which can't do too much either. Ritual dagger used. Healing is coming. Oh, wow. Infi staying in the middle. This is risky. Gets level 2. Not the item. Happy is coming. Oh my god, Infi, the gamble you take on the marketplace. This is such an important spot that almost always there's a fight over. But Happy is not giving him any time. Infi can go for a potion. Goes Shadowhunter second. Item and Ogre Magi will go to Happy. Scroll of the Beast. Kinda nice to have Headhunters here. Wait, did he steal it? He's level 2 and a bit. No, with Nova.
A player's forces are under attack.
That can't be, right? But it's level... Like, he's not that far behind in levels. Did he kill so many... ghouls and... No, right? No. F12. I'm always scared if I press F9 that the game crashes. And I don't want to crash. I don't want to crash in a deciding game 7.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh wow, Infi is playing this so aggressive. With the Shadowhunter now. DK is out. Can prevent some healing. Nova coil through the forest. But this is more experience taken away from Happy. You don't want to face high level undead heroes. 2 ghouls and the level 3 ogres. Alright. Now you can use Chain Lightning against skeletons. Because we are rotating into many skeletons. Lich is still not 3. Oh, Chain Lightning steal! Wonderfully done, but you gotta be careful to not get surrounded here. Don't want to lose the TP early. Wolves could give level 3 to the Lich. The Fiend Shot! Oh, did he resummon? No. Or did it wait, I'm confused. Headhunters are falling quickly. That's level 3 now. And this Shadowhunter, I'm not too sure if it had the greatest impact. Infi losing a lot. That Fiend is probably saved into the base because Happy... Oh, just one shot away. One shot only. And that's the town portal. It must be the town portal. As there is no heal wave. Dodges the coil, the madman. And keeps the Fiend alive. What a trade for Happy. Taking care of a lot of headhunters. Forces the town portal. Gets level 3. This was an exclamation mark. How is this guy never crumbling? How is this guy never getting nervous? How is this guy always performing when the odds are stacked against him? Shadowhunter tier 2 is a dangerous timing. A very, very dangerous timing for the opponent, but Happy dealt with this so well. It's a big camp here though. That's level 3. Tier 3 done for both. I think it's fair to say already that it's one of the best show cups we've had. But how long will this still last? Infi is playing this. You can't play this more greedy, can you? And more risky. Stealing so many units of the map, of Happy's side of the map. No TP, no speed scroll. If he's getting caught once, he's dead. He has nothing. And Happy knows. You got no TP. I'm intercepting you. You don't want to fight? Well, I want to rip your head off. If Infi gets out of this situation without losing too much. That's a major win. Shadowhunter gets intercepted. Of course, there's no way out. He knows there's no way out. He's allowed to use a couple of units. He's not allowed to lose heroes. Oh, that's a lot of units. Oh, Infi. TC is coming in. Did he shop? Not really. Still such a fragile army. Such a fragile tri-hero combo. And destroyers are up. He's always constantly trying to get these fiends. TC is stopped already by the first silence of the game. The wolves are eating fiends, but for how much longer as we have Dispel now? 3, 2, 1 heroes on both sides. And that is great, great, great experience for the Show Cup King. With a Lich first. There is no TP on Happy either. Against Stomp and Hex. Always gotta be careful. Second Claw. And Happy is reclaiming the map by taking spots away from his opponent. 50-50 supply. Pato, thank you very much for the sub. Legend. Headhunters need a buff, right? A mercenary camp, one of the biggest camps remaining on the map. If he has to contest this, he can't let Happy spiral out of control. No silence this time. Maybe just a hero focus to have Happy retreat. The Raider being called into that Nova alongside the TC. Finally a Fiend going down and yoink on the Destro. That's 8 supply, rapidly falling. Infi back in the saddle. Next Stomp coming through. There's also no coil, mind you. The TC is in trouble. Needs healing, but there's silence on the Shadowhunter. He wanted to nuke that one. Wanted to get out. Wanted to get the TC out. But they should be safe now. The Kodo did not devour. Game on a knife's edge. Series on a knife's edge. Show Cup Championship on a knife's edge. That Lich is a beast. He has a Nova. And soon to have a coil. Infi Farseer far forward. Goes for that Lich. He wants the kill. Silence on the TC. Can he break out somehow? Doesn't look like it. Hero kill for Happy. That's also level 3. And how do you do it with an empty mana Shadowhunter? So close to 3. He continues with the hero nuke. He continues with the DK focus. No way! 13 HP! Farseer dies in the process, and it's GG! The Emperor reigns forever! Forever and ever and ever! You cannot beat this guy. 2 match points against him, and he did not crumble. 48 undefeated series in a row. This series was just decided by 13 HP. Ave Emperor, exactly. Ave Emperor indeed. 4-3. One of the closest results we ever had in Show Cup. Infi was so close, just like Kao was so close. But Happy, still the Show Cup king. And tomorrow, he will be challenged by Orc once again, as the challenger is Fly. Oh yeah, and then 1-2-0. This weekend is hot. This weekend is hot. Oh my god. So, to sum this up, Happy was challenged by Infi. He will be challenged by Fly, then by 1-2-0, then flying all the way to Germany to be challenged by Lawlight, Sock, Soin, Starbuck, X-Lord, Hitman, foggy. Ain't that a dream? Ain't that a freaking dream? Happy is also still playing in the TP League, which is Monday, where he will be in the semifinal versus Infi once again. It is a great time to be a Warcraft fan. It is a great time to be a Warcraft caster. And these fools proclaim us dead over and over and over again, but here we are. The cockroaches of esports still kicking and still presenting great entertainment. So, are you ready for the days and weeks to come? Because after Rara Land, there's Meisterschaft Offline Finals. It's pretty damn nice. Okay, everybody, I thank you for your very, very kind words. I thought I was rusty, but damn, I had a lot of fun today. I'll be going back to Office Craft, organizing Rara Land for you. And then I don't know when I will cast because, like, I'm just swamped with work. But at the very least, we see each other in 6 days for Rara Land. And as I said, we have some Koreans coming over for the first time in almost a year. And the best human of this game, human player of this game, I guess he sent his regards. With that, I'm ending the stream. Follow us everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, here on Twitch. Throw us a sub if you can. Throw us a donation if you can. To keep this engine running. To allow us to continue to do stuff like Rara Land. To continue to do stuff like this full time. Yeah, I just thank you for enabling this for us. And then I hope you enjoy Sock, and then we see each other soon. Bye.
The gyros are coming out one at a time. Those Griffins seem to be game winning. Oh my god, and on the left side, it's getting so many kills as well. Yarkmate is slowed. He has to staff out.
20 supply lead, and that's such powerful supply. That's the Griffins, basically. It's going more and more and more. Griffin, there's no answer. Chemico's lack of scouting costing him the chance in the winner bracket. GG! Sock is going to Hamburg.
Hello guys, this is So. 이번에 라라랜드의 라카디아 월드 시리즈를 경기를 하러 가는데 저의 유럽에서의 두 번째 오프라인 경기라 긴장도 많이 되고 설레는데 가서도 좋은 게임 할 수 있게 준비를 많이 해갈 테니 햄버거에서 봅시다. See you then.